So this is a video that I've been wanting to make for a while now, and now's a better time than ever with the release of Dishonored 2. It's been a game that I've been waiting for even before it got officially announced. I was a big fan of the first game and it's one of my favorite ever games. I thought Dishonored 2 would actually be a Game of the Year contender, and it could have been that had its optimization not been shit. I have a GTX 970 and the only way I can play this game is at low settings across the board. Low fucking settings, and even then there are times where it dips below 60 FPS. Dishonored 2 is definitely a good looking game, don't get me wrong, but there's no reason for it to be that demanding. People are out here playing Battlefield 1 on fucking potatoes, and I can't run Dishonored 2 at decent settings? You're fucking kidding me. Even look at Doom, a game also made by Bethesda and based off the same engine. Granted, Dishonored 2 runs on a heavily modified version of that engine, but still, I can go and run Doom right now at ultra settings and get an experience that is much smoother. The first half of Dishonored 2 I played at I think high settings or sometimes medium, and it just couldn't hold a proper 60 FPS. It made the experience so jarring and painful to play, I just didn't enjoy it. For the last half of the game, I basically gritted my teeth and said, okay, let's just play at low settings then, and the experience got so much better. My issue comes here. Why? Why did you release a game in such a bad state? And this is not limited to Arcane Studios, the guys who made Dishonored 2. This goes to any developer who has released a game with horrible optimization. This is such a common practice and it's infuriating because Dishonored 2, when it works, is so much fun to play. And it's stupid and unfair that something that could have been so easily avoided hinders the experience so much. This is the same thing that happened with Arkham Knight on PC. Granted, Dishonored 2's optimization isn't as bad, but still. Batman Arkham Knight, again, at its core, was a game that was a lot of fun to play for the most part. But the optimization was so dogshit that it caused a shitstorm. Everyone loses in these scenarios. Customers lose because they get a subpar experience, and developers lose because they get a permanent dent in their reputation. It's not fair when people trust you enough to spend $60 on your game, and then they get fucked over in return. I'm a college student, I didn't have to buy this game. But Dishonored 1 was so much fun for me that I trusted Arcane enough to even pre-order Dishonored 2. Granted, part of the fault goes to me for pre-ordering, but still. Releasing a port that clearly wasn't tested enough, that clearly wasn't optimized enough, shows that you guys just didn't consider the PC platform to be a top priority. And it's saddening that I put so much faith into you guys at Arcane, only to get a big fuck you. And that's the case with a lot of other people who also bought the game on PC. Even high-end systems are having difficulty running this game. Let me tell you, Arcane, this has put a permanent dent on your reputation on PC games. People in the future will avoid buying games made by you solely because they don't trust you anymore. Do you see how idiotic it is that you guys are shooting yourself in the foot? Something that could have been so easily avoided. Even if you delayed the game to make sure that it scaled well and was well optimized, many people would have said, oh, okay, as long as it makes the game better. But you decided to just shit something out. Granted, there is some hope as the guys at Arcane have said that a patch is on the way that will improve performance, but still, I doubt that the improvement would be big enough to undo the damage that's been done. Again, just a message to the developers making multi-platform games for the PC. I know this has been said so many times by so many different people, but it just happens so often that it needs to be said again and again and again. If you know your game does not scale well, and it isn't optimized, don't fucking release it. Cause that's the thing, these devs are the guys who made the game. They know what state it's in. They know that it doesn't run well, but they still decide to release it. Don't fucking do that. It's almost insulting to the people who buy your game on PC. If you're gonna make a game on PC, you better make damn sure that it fucking runs properly. It's your obligation as a developer to make sure it is. The same amount of effort that goes into making the console version of your game should also go into making the PC version of the game. Neglecting an entire platform, again, just results in a lose-lose situation. But it ends up harming the developers even more in the long run. So just don't fucking do it. Anyways guys, that's the end of the video. This is just something that I really have been wanting to say for a while now. And I thought this would be a good opportunity to say that. I have beat Dishonored 2 as one of the main characters. I will get around to playing as the second character. Once I finish the game as the second playable character, I will post a review that should be up next week on Sunday. If you guys are new to the channel, please subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Please like, all that good shit, even share it if you want. My name is RejectedPlayboy. Peace out.
You can never understand. We running with hammers to build a business and monetize the shit and then never give a percentage to the law. I be 6 feet, I be pitch deep before I should ever give in to y'all. push a whip like a slave is none of my business. I've been through pain enough, I just saved it up for my image. I bet it's painted rough, I just came to fuck with my niggas in the city of the damned. I pray that nothing present us to the rage.